What's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Sieben. Welcome to the channel where we talk about everything Amazon FBA. Today's video, I'm gonna be telling you why you should not buy a single more product before watching this video, because I'm gonna show you the different things that you need to pay attention to make sure that you are buying the best products for your Amazon business possible. Let's get into it and I will show you how. All right guys, so as I mentioned, today's video is all about buying the right product and the different considerations that you need to have in your mind when you are going into the buying process. If you guys like my content, please do not forget to smash that like button. Make sure that you are subscribed if not already. Hit that notification bell. That'll let you know every single time that I post a new video so you can come back and get some more Amazon knowledge. Have you ever purchased a product for your store just to get it in stock? You finally ship it in, you wait for the product to get transferred, it shows up at an Amazon warehouse just for the price to absolutely tank. More sellers hop on the listing and then all of a sudden you are stuck with dozens, maybe hundreds of units of products that you're not making any money on. Me too. This has totally happened. Sometimes it can be a part of the business, but you have to do your best as an Amazon seller to make sure that you're able to mitigate the risk of this actually happening to you. So what can you do to increase the chances of this never happening again? First, it starts with supplier research. So you do not want to be using the exact same suppliers that every other Amazon seller is currently using. Obviously, when they add products to their inventory and it's available, lots of sellers are going to be purchasing it. Thus, you're going to see more Amazon sellers jumping on the listing, tanking prices in order to compete and ultimately be able to sell their products. And at the end of the day, it leaves everyone making no money on the product, and it turns a perfectly good listing with a viable product into something that is no longer profitable and something you're never going to be able to sell again. So by doing your supplier research, you're able to find other suppliers that not everybody is currently using. So this means just spending more time looking for those suppliers. If you are using a tool like Google, you're going to be down in the 5th, 6th, 7th page of Google looking and finding these suppliers. If you have current suppliers, look who their competition is. Look who the same brands that you are being offered are actually selling to as distributors. Or if you are selling a certain type of product, look for other products that are competition to the product that you're looking. Figure out where those items come from. Doing those extra steps, going that extra mile to find those other suppliers is going to be what differentiates you from every other Amazon seller that's just buying what's in front of them and what's easy or in the open to actually find and go for. The second thing is going to be your product research. So now that you found those suppliers, you're going to need to take a look at your products, figure out which ones that you actually want to buy. So you're going to want to be looking for something that has a very consistent pricing history. So some fluctuations in price over time are normal, but you're going to be wanting to avoid trends such as a steadily declining price over time. This signifies a very bad cycle in which the product is just going to continue and continue and continue to drop in price, and at some point is likely not going to be profitable for you anymore, even if it is right now while you're doing that research. Another thing you're going to want to avoid is listings where Amazon is selling more than 50% of the time. So this is super important because at the end of the day, Amazon is not selling to make money. They make money from many different sources, and selling the products to the customers isn't always one of those. The other thing is they are able to match any price that you're able to go to for this reason. And in a lot of cases where they are dominating the listing, it's been proven that they will actually do that. So just avoiding Amazon retail in general when you see them on a listing is a very good practice to have. You also want to make sure that you're not going to run into issues with selling that product. So some really good flags of where you're going to run into issues are going to be if Amazon's selling 100% of the time. Another issue could be if the brand is selling the product directly. So if you see that it's XYZ brand of product and you see one of the sellers has XYZ name in their selling title, likely they are selling their own product and they aren't going to take kindly to another Amazon seller who they don't know just hopping on that listing. So always be aware of that. And then another thing could just be a really low amount of sellers, because in the case that 1 or 2 Amazon sellers actually have the exclusive rights to sell and their name isn't exactly that brand, that could also be a potential issue that could get you things like IP complaints or just generally get you in trouble with Amazon. The third thing that you're gonna need to pay attention to is inventory management. So you have good products, you have found the suppliers that can give you those products. Now you're actually selling through those products. You need to make sure that you're not stocking out and you're not selling out of these products. Because if you have a good, profitable product and there's no reason that that is changing, you need to make sure that you are always in stock so you can maximize the amount of sales, thus the amount of profit that you can make. And you need to be regularly reviewing, on the flip side, the loser products. So the products where the price is starting to drop and you aren't making money on it anymore, or products that you need to liquidate that have been sitting around for a while. So my advice for there would be just cut the loser products. If it's not making you money, if it's not moving, not performing the way that your initial product research told you it would, it's time to cut that product out. Whether that's liquidating it, pulling it back to yourself, trying to sell it elsewhere, or just giving it time to sell through and not reordering it. Make sure you are regularly checking for those loser products and cut them loose from your inventory, and make sure that you're not losing money on them ever again. All right guys, that is all I have for this one. If you are not already, make sure that you are subscribed down below and hitting that notification bell. That'll let you know every single time I put out a new video. If you could please smash that like button, that helps out the YouTube algorithm, helps my channel out immensely. I appreciate each and every one of you being here. Other than that, that is all I have. I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.